It's opening day, and as far as the eye can see, families anxiously await another fun-filled summer at Camp Harlam.
Bunker Toe, good to see you.
They come from up and down the East Coast to take advantage of a summer facility and program that has become the standard for other camps to follow. In the coming weeks, these campers will share experiences and build relationships that are unique only to Camp Harlam.
We have instructional swim every day, shiur, hugin, that's clubs, and you get to pick art or something like that. Clinics is sports, everybody gets to pick a different sport. We have free swim every day, and then every night after dinner we have an evening activity.
Okay.
Where else can a young girl climb higher and build more confidence in herself than she ever had before?
Now push up on that wood. Push up on the wood. Ready? Now you want to swing that right leg over. Okay? So hold on to the cables and just pull your leg over. Good job! Woo!
On any given day, a young boy faces his fear and learns to swim for the very first time.
Ready? Go.
Where else could two campers find themselves in a life-threatening situation just for fun?
Okay, hard hopping. Hard hopping. It was a big, big rock. Big rock. Whoa. Hit those big rocks.
And ultimately, where else but Camp Harlam do campers share so much fun and excitement while at the same time sharing a proud Jewish heritage? For nearly 40 years, Camp Harlam has become a tradition for thousands of families. In fact, for some, it's a tradition that has been passed down from generation to generation. Camp Harlam seems to have found the perfect formula for blending the Jewish experience with fun and excitement. Add a trained, caring staff and facilities that have no equal, and you have the perfect recipe for a summer that leaves lifelong impressions on every member of the Camp Harlam family. The Joseph and Betty Harlam Camp Institute is spread over 300 acres of Pocono Mountain splendor. Daily athletic lessons and recreational periods allow campers to take advantage of facilities that any camp would be proud of. Softball, volleyball, tennis, gymnastics, indoor and outdoor basketball, soccer, indoor street hockey, scouting, mountain biking, wall climbing, tower climbing, and water sports both in the pool and on the lake. But athletics is only the beginning. For the creative-minded, Camp Harlam offers everything from arts and crafts to dance, music lessons to drama. Camp features a live on-air radio station, video production facilities, as well as a photographic darkroom. As you can see, Camp Harlam offers unlimited opportunities for campers to express themselves in any way they feel comfortable. Some of the camp's facilities are of a more practical nature, but help show the high priority put on camper health and safety. The dining facilities emphasize cleanliness and serve only the freshest foods which are delivered daily. At the Camp Health Center, a doctor is always available in addition to the full-time nursing staff. The emphasis on safety is obvious throughout the camp grounds, especially at some of the more unique activities. For instance, helmets are always worn as campers tour the back roads on their mountain bikes. Helmets, harnesses, and in-depth training help campers enjoy the indoor climbing wall.
You really have to have 3 points of contact, okay? What that means is have 2 hands and 1 foot. Push it up, push it up! There you go! Yeah!
But perhaps nowhere else in camp is safety more obvious than at the climbing tower. a 50-foot challenge that teaches campers to have faith in themselves and trust in their fellow campers. Although intimidating to watch at first, the tower follows the procedures and is supervised by experienced climbers.
Right foot on the red rope and grab higher.
Straighten up your left leg, Lenore.
Straighten your left leg.
Good job.
You can do it.
Okay, and what you're gonna have to do is I want you to switch your feet. I want you to slide that right foot where your left foot is. There you go. Now straighten out. There's another foothold. Now straighten out that left leg. There you go.
In addition to everything Harlem has to offer, campers are often treated to out-of-camp excursions. Junior camp visits nearby amusement parks, lakes, and state parks, while senior campers go on extended overnight trips. The staff at Camp Harlem reflects the international reputation the camp has earned. Talented men and women from around the world come to share their unique talents with the campers at Harlem.
1, 2.
So instead of controlling it with the outside or putting your foot on top of the ball, just cushion the ball as it rolls in towards you and just drag it back. So it's there, cushioned, take a couple of steps back, step through the ball. Yeah? One touch to control, one touch to play. Let's go.
Keep steering. Hold paddle in. Good. Use your shoulders, lean into the stroke. Good.
All right. Listen. You gotta bend your arms, okay? You gotta go like this. Practice that. Just stand there and practice that.
Myself being a person who came to this country, went to school here, coming from Israel as a young man, I felt the bridge between America and other communities is very important. We have here staff from all over the world, and I think that enriches everybody and giving an opportunity to show them the world is really a small place and we all have to get together and get to know each other.
When the sun goes down on Camp Harlem, the activity schedule just begins to heat up. Perhaps it is here that the creative flair of the programming really shows, as campers are treated to a constant selection of unique activities designed specifically for their own age and interests.
Why am I dressed like this?
Pajama party.
I'm a highly enthusiastic counselor, that's why. They say pajama party, I come dressed in pajamas. Okay.
Interspersed with all of the athletic, creative, and social activities is an emphasis on Jewish identity. The daily camp schedule includes a period of shiur, which allows exploration of Jewish themes through group discussions and projects.
What you do in shiur and the educational component of the program is equally as important as what you do instructing a kid to hit the cutoff man from the outfield into home plate. It may not seem the same, but in actuality, when you integrate the two and a kid sees that, yes, this counselor and this staff member and this rabbi can teach me something out of the Torah and at the same time be at home on the baseball field or in swimming, it does send a message. It sends a message that this is all combined together, that the parts of my life don't have to be segregated.
As you might have noticed, the program at Camp Harlem is carefully designed around the age and interest of the campers, and the camp itself is no different. Harlem is divided by age. Junior camp includes ages 7 through 14, with campers divided among individual groups named Carmel, Sharon, Arava, and Galil. Senior camp includes 9th through 12th graders. They live in 3 sections. Kafar Noir for campers entering 9th grade, Chavara for 10th and 11th graders, and Machon, which is a counselor-in-training program for 12th graders. Chavara, located down the road from the main camp, is its own independent, self-sufficient village where teenage campers can design their own summer experience while still enjoying all the advantages of the main camp facility.
We have our own pool down here, we have our own athletic facilities down here, and much of the program takes place in the village because, again, it's the sense of ownership that the campers have over their own program. And I guess it's camp saying to them, look, you've gone to this point, we want to show that we trust you, we believe in you, you've shown us some maturity, here's a village, and do with it what you want. And the programming we do with it is geared not towards campers, but geared towards young adults.
For a few days each session, Camp Harlam turns blue, red, yellow, and green for a friendly battle called Maccabiah, as Harlam is divided into teams that go head-to-head in every athletic competition imaginable. It's a week that culminates in a dramatic song competition that features original compositions and heartfelt emotion.
Here I sit once again, watching you go, old friend. How you bring me out of the blue. I still think of you.
After a long week of athletic, creative, and educational activities, the Camp Harlam family comes together to share what has become one of the highlights of Camp Shabbat. Dressed in all white, the stroll up to the chapel on the hill is the beginning of a Shabbat tradition that belongs only to Camp Harlam. Since all services at camp are designed by the campers themselves, each has its own personal flavor that the campers can relate to.
What makes me smile? When I give or do something good, it makes me feel good inside. It makes me smile. When I do something good, I feel that I just have to put a smile on my face.
The fact that everyone wears white, it's a really unifying experience. So not only do you experience the Judaism aspect, but you experience togetherness and the sense of community that I think that Judaism is all about.
You shall be a blessing.
Following services is the Friday night meal where the camp shares the lighting of the Shabbat candles. Saturday morning services take place at the chapel in the woods, where the sounds of song and prayer blend with the sounds of nature. Shabbat concludes Saturday evening with a Havdalah service. A Shabbat at Camp Harlam is one of those rare experiences that words really can't convey. It must be seen, it must be heard, and ultimately, it must be felt firsthand. At Camp Harlam, Jewish faith and values are the common bonds, and non-stop fun is the shared experience. Endless activities that allow campers to test themselves and express themselves in any way they choose. We want to welcome you into the Camp Harlam family, where faith, fun, and friendships blend to create memories that last a lifetime.
You can pop in at any time and still be a member. You're still part of the family, no matter how old you are, how young you are, how many kids you've had since, what you've been up to. You just come right back in and everything fits right into place again. It's amazing. Once you come in, you're always in. And it's forever membership.